Hi everybody, welcome to LEAP Weekly, your weekly informational source for all economic development activities and news and projects in the greater Lansing, Michigan community. My name is Bob Scherzais. I'm President and CEO of Lansing Economic Area Partnership, LEAP, which works on economic development for greater Lansing, Michigan. So here we go on some great news. Well, first of all, I have to admit that I'm kind of eating crow, and my staff actually wanted me to force me outside and film this today in the cold because last week I boldly predicted that not only spring was around the corner, but spring was upon us. Naturally, over a foot of snow then hit us. So congratulations to me on that bold weather prediction. I guess I'll stick with economic development rather than weather. Well, we've had a great week at LEAP. We've had a number of calls and inquiries and introductions of numerous economic development projects ranging from the very, very big to a number of middle-sized type of projects. You know, we're working on something I would say really quite substantial down in the Charlotte area, something in the Grand Ledge, Delta Township area. We're working up in Clinton County on something, and we're working on numerous projects throughout the greater Lansing area as well. Meridian Township as well, several projects. The Okemos Point project with Brent Forsberg, which is a tremendous project that will be of huge benefit to the region. Well, particularly here at Rio Tom, why don't I talk about that? Rio Tom is adjacent to the south of downtown Lansing, and so there's kind of this intersection area, 496, which is important to all of us, a gateway into downtown Lansing or to Rio Town, and it's Malcolm X Drive, it's Main Street, it's Washington, that area, and three of those four corners in just a couple of years from now could be redeveloped into beautiful buildings and projects that will make the whole area, which doesn't look very good right now at all, make the whole area look really substantially improved. On the northwest corner is Roger Thornburg, the project we call 616, which is up right now for brownfield program consideration by the Lansing City Council. This is an amazing multi-story mixed-use building that will incorporate historic facades from buildings in the area. It's a big building on a big piece of property, and it will really act as a terrific introduction for people to live and work into downtown Lansing off of 496. But right across the street is Lansing Board of Water and Lights. Really great introduction of their substation, although it won't look like a substation at all. It is one of the most innovative designs I've ever seen. It will build an interactive high-tech wall with, in addition with murals, a riverfront development, all kinds of interesting things that will actually engage and introduce and allow people access to the river and to property, whereas now they're not using it very much. So I look forward to that as well as an introduction into Rio Town from this area. But that's not even enough. On the opposite corner from that, on the southeast corner, is the former Deluxe Inn site, which is now has been demolished, is owned by the Ingham County Land Bank Authority, and apparently that is being optioned by major developers looking at a four-story hotel. So we're interested in all of these projects. LEAP is involved in all of them, and we thank everybody for working on those projects. Things are hot in the Lansing area. The projects are really picking up, and there's a lot of interest right now, once again, in the whole Lansing area for major investment. But as I say, projects aren't good enough. If that's the brick, there's the mortar. And the mortar is we have to transform our culture into an entrepreneurial culture, into a business startup mecca. And LEAP is deeply engaged along with so many other organizations. Spartan Innovation is a major one, but so many organizations who are working on this. And so one of the facets of this is business pitch competitions. And I thought I'd just mention again that how many different kinds of business pitch competitions are going on by a variety of groups. LEAP is doing many of them too. Our Youth Expo, where we're hoping for 60 student business startup ideas from the high schools around the three-county area, will be held on March 24th. It's been called the Super Bowl of Youth Entrepreneurship. We'll have $10,000 to $15,000 to give away to probably over 20 student groups. So if you're a student out there, if you're a teacher, if you're a parent, and your kid in high school, anywhere in the three-county area, has a great, well-developed idea for with a business plan, they should be signing up, purelansing.com. The sign-up date is March 6th, but this is a great opportunity to land $500 to $1,000 to use for college or whatever, and also to get some great assistance maybe in starting up your business. But also Lucas Schraben in the 5 Minutes Tops program is interconnected through a contract with LEAP, and this program, he is putting on terrific sessions around the three-county area, in particular in Eaton County, and I know he's soon to have his regional finals with 12 outstanding youth entrepreneur programs, students from Eaton County. Earlier in the year, LEAP had landed a SBA contract, and we had done a business pitch contract program called Innovate Her, which focused on female-oriented products. This year, we're going to be doing, LEAP is going to be doing a business pitch competition focusing just on the refugee community of our area, the agricultural community of our area, students of our area, and of course, there's the granddaddy, which is the hatching business pitch competition every month, the fourth Wednesday of the month, and this is with Spartan Innovation. It's with Neo Center and Hatch. Tony Willis leads it and puts it together each month. It's an awesome program where we give $1,000 away to a top-notch business startup. So just a one facet of the huge entrepreneurial and business startup programming that is happening in our region. Finally, I'd like to say congratulations and thank you to the Lansing Regional Chamber of Commerce, their chair this year, Joe Ford, and of course Tim Damon there at the Chamber. They put on an absolutely one-of-a-kind, the moment of the year, the event of the year, their Chamber's annual dinner. There must have been 700 plus people there, a who's who. It's always amazing, a lot of fun, and they gave awards and recognized 3 startup businesses this year. One was to Mark Hooper from Andrews Hooper, one of the state's leading accounting firms. They are amazing. Mark Hooper, though, not only started that company, he's been a founder and works on it still, but he has done so much for LEAP. They're a LEAP member. He has done so much for the business startup community. He is so engaged with so many programs. Thank you, Mark, and congratulations to your well-deserved award. And equally, thank you and congratulations to Tiffany Dowling, who is founder and owner of M3, which is one of the state's leading branding and marketing firms. A great story. Tiffany started this firm a dozen or so years ago here in the greater Lansing area. And not only does she run a terrific branding and marketing firm, but they're a member of LEAP. And also, she has been so engaged and been a leading ambassador, really, for the Lansing area and all of our economic development efforts, whether they were related directly or had business with M3 or not. She has been a major champion. And also, I don't know them much, but it was really a thrill to see Sohn, S-O-H-N, Linen, which has been a 3-generation small business. They take care of linen and local businesses, especially the restaurants. And it's just so wonderful to hear people talk about running their own business, doing it in a serious way, treating their employees well, providing for families in our region, philanthropic efforts. I mean, just a first-class company as well. So thanks to the Lansing Regional Chamber for a top-notch first-class event once again. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you next week.